Welcome to Miami. This is a big event city, and folks here are fired up for this one inside Hard Rock Stadium as the Miami Hurricanes try to represent the great tradition of their program. We've got a great matchup here on deck. Still early in the season, but both teams come in undefeated, ready to test each other and try to stay perfect on the year. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the third-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Hurricanes will kick this away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So Notre Dame's offense starts with less than ideal field position thanks to that return. Here comes the tight end who's having such a great season. Kirk, you talk to opponents, and they always use the same phrase, matchup nightmare, this guy.
Well, what stands out to me with this guy is it's not very often, you're right, that defensive coordinators are most concerned about a tight end. But in this case, that is exactly what we're dealing with. This guy can hurt you in so many different ways.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Payne. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He's running out of time here. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. And here comes the punter onto the field. The returner is brought down. Gets to start with the next drive. So Miami's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Well, wide receiver, Kirk, this dangerous who lines up all over the place. Can the linebackers step up and help out the secondary enough today?
Yeah, usually you see these matchups, the slot receiver has a big advantage. But I'll tell you, this linebacker is an excellent athlete. But the wide receiver he's covering today will pose a textbook challenge to see if he can truly cover.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And here comes a deep shot. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Quarterback still with the football. so it's 2nd and 5.
And every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Caught quickly. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Oh, man, the rain ended up acting like an extra defender on this last play. The runner seemed like he was holding onto that football so tight for one moment and then watching it slip away the next.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Looking for some space. It's Johnson. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. And the Canes will have 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
3rd down coming up.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, almost intercepted in the end zone. An opportunity missed. But it does bring up a 4th down here. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Bringing it out. It's Williams. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. On the ground, it's Price. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And the sophomore making an impact play.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. He tosses it back. He's going for a big play downfield. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown for the U. And the set up now for the extra point try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pocket, and now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Chris, at the risk of stating the obvious, in these conditions, the ball carriers have got to do a better job of securing the football, because if that ball gets away from you, chances are it's going to get on the ground and a turnover.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. And off the fumble recovery, can the offense punch it in? It's 1st and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the defense wraps him up. The Canes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. As a design quarterback keeper. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Canes. They're set now to try the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 17 now.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will... accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick off.
And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Quick throw, the catch is made. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this first down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football, and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll try the option play here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. They bring the punter onto the field now.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Offense getting set, it's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for a deep completion. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. He's looking deep here. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Hurricanes are in the red zone now. It's a run to the left. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Still no answer for this offense. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the return to the ground. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
The defense bailed out in coverage a little too quickly and were not in position for that run play. Safe to say they'll probably be a little bit more disciplined on that next third down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Off target and incomplete. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
The DB's backing off from the line now. Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. Before they head to the locker room. And looking to throw now on first down. There's contact on the throw. The pass is intercepted. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific start from there in beautiful Miami Gardens.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Now here's the toss play. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Hurricanes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
After consecutive losses, They need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. From the shotgun, drops back. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. 4th down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it deep. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Well, Chris, after another sack, these guys are going to be facing another 3rd down and long situation. It seems like that's been the theme in this football game. They cannot stay on schedule offensively, making it very easy for the defense to get after the quarterback when you know he's in a must-throw situation.
Punt team ready to boot it away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And this is an ugly shank. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end, and got stopped. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain, or 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. Gets into space at the 50. Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening at the opponent's 38.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
Well, they feed the fullback here, and the big fella with a solid gain there.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards.
At the 32-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The freshman brought down after a nice run. And the Canes will try to keep this drive moving. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's moving out of the pocket now. Well, he extended the play, but doesn't find the receiver open and goes down.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Tackle is made at the 20-yard line. 3rd down coming up.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Fighting Irish offense is back on. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab behind the line. It's Price. That completion sets up a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Caught in the backfield. It's Price. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Press coverage now from these DBs. Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game. I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, work that clock, and you seal victory.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And off the deflection, it's caught. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Second down and goal, upcoming. Touchdown, Miami. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Miami 34, Notre Dame 0.
Bringing it out. It's Payne. He's tackled at the 17, so it'd been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's McCray. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys. It hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game. But, man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character's about and how you're not giving up.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. The short completion of the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Bringing pressure. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. And the punt team making their way on the field.
Number 13, on to punt.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They've really protected home turf well here today. What a satisfying victory. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Just trying to get rid of it. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught on the outside. It's Price.
Well, you got 3rd down. The offense has the advantage here on 3rd down to be able to get the ball downfield. They make the completion, but this defense is just flying around. They make the catch, but they have nowhere to go after.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Making people miss. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
2nd and 10 after the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good.
Notre Dame, 7.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's a bullet pass to the left side. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Touchdown for the U. And this one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Well, this one ended up being a blowout.